Greetings, beautiful souls. So, here I am with another video. Pressing issue, actually. So, we all know that evil forces are the ones that brought diseases to us. Some doctors make patients. In other words, they give you a medication that will cause another issue, wherein they give you another medication and it continues on and on until your entire day you're just popping pills. Okay? This is the type of world we lived in, and this is why God Almighty is changing this. So, if you notice on the board, I have Alzheimer's and dementia. And they are caused by the MLK Ultra programming. If you don't know what that is, do some research. Just look up MLK Ultra. They've done it in Brooklyn, basically inner cities, where we live, Aboriginals. And when I say Aboriginal beautiful souls, I'm talking about the human race, okay? Because if you can tune into God, you are an Aboriginal. They did mix our DNA with theirs, okay? But I digress. Let's get back into it. So, MLK Ultra programming, as well as sending entities, or if it's, putting in implants in order to use their voice to skull technology, manipulating our lives basically by sending us, individuals that they have programmed to mess our life up. Toxic people, narcissistic people, and these people, I highly doubt that they know what they're doing. But I have no control over people, so I can't tell you what they think when they think it, okay? But the forces that have controlled us for years have basically been manipulating our lives by sending us fake people. So this way they get us stuck in a fake storyline. So we are basically, investing, we're giving our energy to something that will not work out. As well as poison in all things, or food, or medicine, or water. Dyes that we use in our hair products, face products, or everything. So how does this contribute to Alzheimer's and dementia? Okay, so MLK Ultra programming. They program you to basically do what they want you to do in order for them to be able to control you. So with that, when you have been programmed, you are not being programmed to be your authentic self, the self that God created you to be. Nope, you're being who they want you to be. So the majority of your life, you're basically being that fake individual that you were programmed to be, and programmed by watching their lie to your vision, programmed by the indoctrinated education they gave to us, which, or history, all lies. sending entities or putting in implants in order to use their voice to skull technology to manipulate you. Now, if an entity is taken within your body, I've never experienced it, but I have seen movies where there were individuals that were possessed and they did not live the life that God intended. No, they lived the life that the entity wanted them to live, because the entity is basically the one controlling the body. So again, you do not get to live your authentic life, being your authentic self. You have no idea what that is because you have an entity within you. Another thing, manipulating our lives, sending us fake people. So instead of being our authentic selves and living our authentic lives that God intended for us to live, we are instead living the fake life they gave to us. For instance, my relationships, they have been sending agents and handlers who are incapable of loving you because they were programmed to not show emotions, to not love you, to not love. Because this society is basically about not showing your emotions. Another thing is the poisons that they give to us, that we were basically intaking unknowingly. Those things cause harm to our body. Medicines, over time, it causes harm. We forget who we are, which is actually what occurred, which is why we're here for over 400 years. And when, let's say you get deprogrammed, but you spent an entire life living the life that they gave to you. Now that you're deprogrammed, you have to remember who you are. And if there's nothing in the brain because you did not work on that part, you did not enhance who you were, you did not build, a self apart from the fake programming that they gave to you, guess what? There is nothing there, just an empty slate. With sending entities, when the entity, let's say the entity has, used your body and taken the energy, and so eventually they have to leave, or your body becomes weak, not strong enough to hold an entity, so the entity leaves. But for your entire life, since you were born, you had an entity attached. Again, you were living the life of the entity. So your soul, your authentic self, never got a chance to mature, to become mature, to where, you know, the entity leaves, so you still remember, okay, I had a life before this. So I'll go back to my life and build from there. But if you've had an entity attached your entire life, there's nothing for you to go back to. So, again, empty brain, empty slate, no thoughts. Manipulating our lives and sending us fake people. Depending on the individual, let's say, they did that in high school. They sent you someone in high school and you decided, okay, this is the person I'm going to marry because, you know, I don't know. I've noticed that we don't know what love is. So we marry with the quickness, not even loving the other person just because somebody showed us a ring. And that beautiful soul's love exists, real love exists. But that this video is not about that. So manipulating our lives, okay? If you spend your entire life living a fake life, when, you know, when that fake life ends, there's nothing, you know, you will not remember anything. Because there is nothing to remember. Because nothing was real. Because you weren't living your authentic life. You weren't being your authentic self at that point. And let's go to the poisons within our food, our medicine, our water. I'm sorry about that, guys. But I do have the entity still trying to attach itself. Or the voice to skull technology, whatever they're using. I do know, though, that it could be either one. And each time it talks, it brings different bugs or flies or cockroaches. Okay, this is how I can tell that it's not something that is good. Okay? In any event, poison in everything, or food, or medicine, water, over time, these poisons build up. And therefore, these poisons build up. And therefore, it basically causes us to forget. To become forgetful. Which is exactly what they want. Which is why we are in this situation. Okay? So all four things, and there are so many more things that they do to us, including experimenting on us without our consent, including cloud seeding, chemtrails. They use chemicals in order to make it rain, in order to make the clouds. They seed the clouds. So all these things contribute to us forgetting. You see, they do not want us to be smart. They want to dumb us down. And I must say, they have been successful up to this point. Now, I hope you guys could see exactly how Alzheimer's and dementia are caused. Because these issues, we didn't have diseases until Plymouth Rock landed on us. Okay? There are no diseases. Our body rejuvenates itself when we sleep, when we breathe. So all diseases were brought here to us. Viruses are made in labs and they pass it out to us. And sometimes, for instance, COVID, they announced that it was a pandemic when really there was no issue. Because like I said, I have not worn a mask except to go into stores. And I really don't go to stores that often. Because that's another thing they do with the numerous commercials. They force you, or they convince you to just buy. So we've become a nation of just buying stuff that we don't even need. But we buy it because we see that somebody else has it. But that's for another video. Let's come back to this. So basically my point is, if you are living a fake life, trying to, keep up with the Joneses, or living a fake life because you have no idea that you're the people that we depended on to lead us actually used our own basically they used our ignorance, our okay with someone else other than God leading us to basically, I want to say, fuck us over. And there you go. That's what they do. So Alzheimer's and dementia are only due to these particular individuals spending their entire lives just living the fake lives that the powers that were in control gave to them. And when they get to a certain age or their body gets weak, the entities leave. Or they deprogram themselves. Because I'm not sure if you know, but solar energies come from the sun. And so if you go out in the sun long enough, you actually deprogram yourself. You clear your pineal gland, which is your third eye, your God eye. Okay? But if there's nothing real there, then it's just going to be a blank slate. So how do I believe that we can actually help individuals with Alzheimer's and dementia? Well, they got to remember themselves. They got to learn who they are. And that's basically it. That's all I had to say in regards to Alzheimer's and dementia. So guys, if you liked what I had to say, please like, share, subscribe. If you have anything you want to add, please feel free to do so in the comment area. I will be making there's 2 more videos I actually need to make, but I am getting a little exhausted, so I may make it tomorrow rather than today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep, because usually whenever I'm compelled I can't sleep. Okay? So, it might be tonight. All right? So, beautiful souls, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope I helped you guys. And, you know, you can help. If anyone in your family has Alzheimer's or dementia, you'll know exactly what to do, which is help them to remember who they are. Basically, try to not help them remember the fake self, but help them to learn themselves. Because if you were programmed or sent entities and you ended up living a fake life for the majority of your life, you probably won't have anything to fall back on, basically. So what I think they would need to do is go into solitude and connect to God. And I feel that should help. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but I feel that God heals everything. God can heal everything. So if you are able to find who you are in God, who God created you to be, then that's a really good start. Comment and let me know if you agree with that solution. I don't know everything. Okay? I don't want to act like I do. I'm just letting you know my thoughts on these things. And if you agree, hit like and share. And if you have anything you want to add that I might have missed, please do so. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Thank God so much for freeing us. Thank God for our freedom. Thank God for our amazing lives. And thank God for, not forsaking us. Have a wonderful day, beautiful souls. Bye.